everybody. I'm Roman Rodrigues and we are on chapter 7 coordinate geometry. Okay. I'll be solving this question during this lesson and we'll see that how this question can be solved. It says here that the diagram shows a quadrilateral ABCD in which A is 2, 8, B is 8, 6. The point C lies on the perpendicular bisector of AB. This point C lies on the perpendicular bisector of AB. So if I drop the perpendicular bisector, lies over here. And the point D lies in the y-axis over here. So if it lies on the y-axis, that means x is 0 and we do not know the value of y. So the equation BC is 3y equals to 4x minus 14 and the angle DAB is 90 degrees. So you need to find the equation of AD, this equation. Now you know that this is perpendicular to AB, AD is perpendicular to AB. So we can find the slope of AB using the formula that m is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and this would give us, let's say this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2, so 6 minus 8 over 8 minus 2, which would give you minus 2 upon 8 minus 2 would give you 6. So you have minus 1 upon 3. Now, since it is perpendicular, since AD is perpendicular to BC, so m into m dash is equals to minus 1. So we need to find the slope of AD. So let's say this is m and this we just calculated as m dash. So this is minus 1 upon 3 is equals to minus 1. Minus minus is cancelled. M is equals to 3. So we now have the slope AD equals to 3. So using the formula y minus y dash is equals to m into x minus x dash. So we have y minus y dash, let's take x and y is equals to 8, equals to slope we've just calculated 3, x minus x dash is 2. So we solve this equation, 3x minus 3 to the 6, so y is equals to 3x minus 6 plus 8, so y is equals to 3x plus 2. This is the equation for AD. Now we need to find the coordinates of D. So we know AD, we can substitute the value of x as 0 in this equation. So when you keep x as 0, the equation will now become y is equals to, this will give you 0, 0 plus 2, so y is equals to 2. So the coordinates of D would be 0 and 2. This would now be 2. There you go. So we just solved the first part and the second part of this question. Now, part C says here the equation of perpendicular bisector of AB. Perpendicular with this equation we need to find. Now let's say this is the midpoint and the midpoint M would now be equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y1 plus y2 upon 2. So the midpoint will be equal to 2 plus 8, 2 plus 8 upon 2 and 8 plus 6 upon 2. So this would give us 8 plus 2 is 10, 10 divided by 2 is 5, 6 and 8 is 14, 14 divided by 2 is 7. So our midpoint M is equals to 5 and 7. Now, what is the equation of this line? Since this is parallel to this, so we can say that AD is parallel to MC. So the slope will be the same. The slope of AD was 3, so we can put this as 3 and we can now find the equation. So y minus y dash is equals to m into x minus x dash. So y minus, take the coordinates of m, which is y is 7, equals to slope is 3, x minus x dash is 5. So we have 5 minus 7 is equals to 3x minus 3 5s are 15. So this will give us y is equals to 3x minus 15 plus 7, or y is equals to 3x minus 8. So we now have the equation of perpendicular bisector AB. That is the equation of perpendicular bisector of AB. This is the equation, and the equation I'll just write down over here. Y is equals to 3x minus 8. Right. We now have to find the coordinates of C. The coordinates of C. What is C equals to? X and y. Now, the coordinates of C, x and y. So we know that m is equals to 5 and 7, and this, if you notice, BC and DC, they intersect at this point C. So if we know the coordinates we know the equation of BC, that is 3y equals to 4x minus 14. You can see here 3y is equals to 4x minus 14. This is the equation of BC, and we know the equation of MC, and they both meet at point C. So when you equate this, you'll get the value of x and y. So let's solve it over here. Y is equals to 3x minus 8, and we have 3y is equals to 4x minus 14. Now let's multiply this first equation by 3. So we get 3y is equals to 3 to the 9x minus 3 is 24, and 3y is equals to 4x minus 14. Now when you equate this will cancel out. So you're left with 5x, and this will give you minus 10. Or you can say 5x is equals to 10 and x is equals to 2. So x is equals to 2. What is y equals to? 3y equals to 4x minus 14. Substitute the value of x equals to 2 in any one of the equation. I'm doing it in this equation. 3y is equals to 4 into 2 minus 14. This will give you 3y is equals to 8 minus 14, or 8 minus 14 will give you 6. 6 over 3 will give you 2. So hence the coordinate of C is 2, and this will be minus 2, right? 2 and minus 2. 8 minus 14 is minus 6. Minus 6 divided by 3 will give you minus 2. So I can write the coordinates over here, 2 and minus 2. Okay, I've solved the first 4 parts of this question, and I'll be moving on to the next question in my next lesson. Till then, take care.